Hello viewers, are you there? How are you doing? You see, this one shocked me. They want us to still believe in this country. They say we are one. Can you imagine? I would like you to watch this video and we will come back to look at it. This one shocked me.
Oji, it's interesting you ask this question. And the reason I don't know what the Southeast Governors Forum are doing. I don't know what they discuss when they meet. But there are critical areas that we must address. And we must bring to the table as soon as possible. The Southeast, yes, is the only region that does not have a high-pressure gas transmission pipe to take natural gas through it. You have the AKK, the Ajaokuta, Abuja, Kaduna, Kano. There is a second phase of that AKK that goes to Gausu in Zamfara. Now, in that AKK, you have pressure metering and reduction stations in Gwagwalada for Abuja. You have in Kaduna, you have in Kano. And then you're also going to have in Gausu when the second phase starts. That AKK is what the government hopes to extend for transnational gas pipeline through Niger Republic to Algeria, even if I don't think that will be feasible because of the lack of diplomatic relationship between Niger Republic and the Nigerian government in Abuja. Okay? The Southeast does not have a pipe that runs through it, despite the fact that Abia State produces a lot of natural gas. In 2007, Ibe Kachuku designed Nigerian Gas Master Plan. And in that master plan, he put a 121-kilometer pipe that is supposed to extend from Aba to Owerri, to Enugu, to Onitsha, and then to Nnewi. The government says that no, they want to do a TNGP pipe extension from Abia State to Ajaokuta, and the second phase is going to go from Abia State to Enugu to Ajaokuta. That is going to take gas away from the Southeast, not through the Southeast. You need a pipe that extends that, because you need gas for glass fabrication, you need gas for urea, you need gas for power. 40% of the gas that is typically produced every day, either through associated gas that you get when you drill crude oil, yeah, or through non-associated gas fields. It's used for electricity. So how do you want to increase generation and increase feedstock to the Gencos in the Southeast if you don't build a high-pressure transmission pipe? Whose responsibility is it to make sure that this happens? It's the Nigerian Gas Infrastructure Company, which is a subsidiary of the NNPC Group. So my question to the management of NNPC is, why have they refused to commission FID for gas pipes to the Southeast? Why have the Southeast Governors Forum not gotten into a meeting with the president to ask him why the region does not have a gas pipe that runs through it? What exactly is wrong that it seems that there is like a calculated power share between the Northwest and the Southwest, and until every other region in Nigeria gets permission from the Northwest and the Southwest, nothing happens in their region? It doesn't make any sense. How can Mr. President be talking about renewed hope and economic transformation and increase in the per capita income of Nigerians and prosperity for Nigerians, about building a $1 trillion economy, when everything is centered around Lagos?
You hear them shout, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Is Nigeria one when a particular region in the country is being ostracized? This is the region that wanted to succeed. They say we should not succeed. I'm coming to our governors. I'm coming to our governors. We wanted to succeed in 1967. We cried foul. We cried that we are being molested, we are being killed. We wanted to leave. They say we cannot leave. Now look at what these governments are doing us. Look at the gas distribution in Nigeria. There's a deliberate attempt to make sure Southeast is not the part of this distribution. And majority of this gas is coming from South and Southeast region, especially the natural gas. Now, they are trying to pipe this gas outside Nigeria. They are trying to pipe this gas around Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Now, the source of this gas, one of the major sources of this gas, is being marginalized in this distribution. A gas that is coming from our land. What the hell of a country is this? What the hell of a country is this? It's just like you get something from my land, then while sharing it, you said it belongs to the whole country, the whole area. While sharing it, you minus me that you are getting it from his land. Look at what this guy said. Now look at this exposition. Does it mean our Southeast leaders are not aware of this? Does it mean they are not aware that these things have been happening? It did not start in this dispensation. Maybe during Buhari's time. And they have not had a reason to walk out on Buhari. Yes, walk out on the government, boycott Nigeria, or do something to tell them you are aware and you cannot continue to do this. Well, that is why some people said, these guys are stooges. They are planted by the North. If not, some of them will not say anything. You know why they will not say anything? They are thinking it will cost them their positions. They are thinking if they speak up, the ones who place them will remove them. Can you imagine what has been going on? High pressure gas transmission pipe. Only Southeast has no pipe to take gas through it. Southeast has no pipe running into it. Meanwhile, in the plan by Ibe Kachukwu, who is a former Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, he designed a plan to distribute gas to Southeast through 121 kilometers. But somebody in Nigeria, the wicked, evil people ruling Nigeria, disconnected Southeast from it, and nobody raised alarm. Even the Ibe Kachukwu himself. Meanwhile, he's from Delta State, but he's Igbo. No one raised alarm. None of them raised alarm. Our Southeast governors, I'm still wondering, are they not aware of this? Why is everything centered around Lagos and in particular? Is it northwest or northeast? Even Tinubu's recent plan. That is why certain northern governors opposed it. What did the Southeast governors do? It's Tinubu's economic development plan that recently some northern governors opposed because it did not favor them. We did not hear whether the Southeast governors reacted to it. Now look at a clear case of deprivation. And some of this oil is, the plan is for this oil to go to Europe through Libya, Algeria. It will go to Europe. That is the plan. Yet the people who owns it are not making use of it. They need it. They need it for several purposes, like he mentioned. But we cannot use it. But it will be circulated. You know, you hear the horns of this gas pass through pipelines, snaking around different parts of the country, serving them. And Southeast is distant, it's minus. Despite that, there is a plan to include Southeast, just like the railway. The railway, when it came to the railway, they told us, you don't agree with the government, you gave him 5% or thereabouts. They built railways. A railway that would have, the railway system that stopped in Abo. The one that stopped in Abo was supposed to enter Southeast. They stopped it in Abo. They don't want to come near Southeast. They deprive us of everything. They want us to remain one Nigeria. Can you imagine? We cannot tolerate this. Our governors have to act. In fact, this is why you see agitations. Yes, this is why you see agitations. Some people are saying enough is enough. And you know what? These governors of the Southeast, they oppose agitators. But part of the reason why these agitators are agitating is because the governors also fail to do what they are supposed to do. The federal government has marginalized us, and in our state levels, the governors are marginalizing us. They want to continue to just look at the seaports like this same guy analyzed. They could build Lekki seaport quickly, deep seaport. They could go to Ibadan to build dry seaports, dry ports. But they cannot dredge Calabar. It is time for our politicians to act. Tell these people that it is enough. Our governors, the people representing us at the central level, federal level, the Senate and the House of Reps, it is time to tell them we are boycotting. But they will not. Most of them, a lot of them, you think they are representing you, they are going there for their own pockets. Many of them are aware of what is happening. But they are not going there to represent you. They are going there to represent their various families. Southeast has no gas pipe running through it. He said there is an AKK plan. Passing through Ajokuta, Abuja, Kaduna, Kano, they are all being served. A gas from South and Southeast. These areas are all being served. The rail lines are there, everything is there. And the gas, if not for the recent problem with the Niger, the president, this problem with France, there would have been, pipe the gas through that place and go send it to France. Meanwhile, we don't have enough of it. Just like the crude. Nigeria has crude oil, but Nigeria is buying fuel at a very costly rate because of the refineries. Until recently, the Dangote refinery was built. Yet, they are still gambling with the price. They fix the price. They tell Dangote, this is what you will sell. Because they are taking something on top of it. Look at this exposure. When will our governors act? It is time for our politicians to begin to stage walkouts. Yes. Go to the Senate, tell them, we, the senators of Southeast region, are not going to take part again until this matter is being looked into. There's no major railway system in Southeast. And the gas pipeline, we are deprived of it as well. Everything. Our leaders are not speaking up. When agitators stand up to protest, you tell them they are not doing the right things. If you have done your own, hey, please share this video widely. Let it get to them. Perhaps they will begin to have sense and begin to act. The person who is working against us is working with NMPC. There is the other body that is a sister body to NMPC. They are all in conniver to deprive the people of Southeast. And there are Igbo people working in that association. And there are Igbo people in the Senate. One in the House of Reps is thinking about how to force Oti to become APC governor, or else they will take Abia. That is what they are concerned. He is the deputy speaker of the House. He's not concerned about how gas pipeline will reach the whole of Southeast. Please share this video. Let it get to these people. These people, like I told you in other videos, our problem is not just at the federal level. At the state level, at the local government level, our people are also our problem. I will leave now. I'm very displeased.